I'm a software architect and I work in the industry from at least 20 years. I worked for IBM, Oracle, Ericsson, I worked for Ministry of Internal Affairs of Hungary, I worked in a big European bank, and for a couple of years I'm getting in touch with blockchain, and when I started using developing application in blockchain, I found that in this moment blockchain is primitive. It's something professionals don't really want to use for web programs. Why? The motive has been explained to me 1 week ago, even better from what I perceived. 1 week ago I was in Dubai when I met the management of R&D of Huawei, because they are making a blockchain project, and we found good vibes together, so we fixed our meeting within a week, but they bring me to the accelerator of Dubai, in which they introduced me to the offices of government that have their headquarters there. And they said me, we have really many billions of dollars of budget to make Dubai 2020, smart Dubai, and to make everything running on blockchain. And do you know how many projects did start till now? And they said, no, I made many with such quantity of money, people get smart. And they said, no, zero. I said, how? And they said, because it's impossible to do two things at one time. Having real data in blockchain and not using off-chain database, and make programming in blockchain efficient, professional, easy, and really viable way. And I understood that. It's not possible. Actually, if you develop in blockchain or use blockchain to persist your data, it's like writing annotation on a Middle Age master book of duty. So I write the sheriff and say, okay, I collect the traffic from this man. This land changed property. I arrested the West bandit. So in the same page, you write without format, without coherence, without an index or order, different kind of data. And when you have to find each of these data, you have to go through all the single page of the book from the beginning to the end. When you receive it, you can do the next business logic step and image some complex query in which is involved multiple objects. First you have to find the first object, looking in the whole book. When you find this object, you find the other object related to it. And so it's another step of programming. This is inefficient for speed of the system, but is inefficient for programming. I have to break all the logic in singular step. I have many points of failures. I have many points in which I can make bugs. Everything becomes inefficient, expensive, risky. And so I found a new concept. I put all the records with their own hash in a database. I changed the structure of the data in order to have records that are immutable, like in a blockchain, but with multiple states. So this is a database with a timeline. And it is auditable, it is transparent, and it is easy to use. It is easy to use because we use standard languages for developing. We use Java, we use .NET, we use JavaScript. So programmers that need blockchain for their layer of persistency, for their distributed and decentralized application, don't need to be blockchain developer that are hard to find and very expensive, need to be traditional application developer that can concentrate on business logic instead of concentrating in blockchain development. We make blockchain and give to them the interface to easy work with it. And this is what industry need. Standard interface, standard way of working, predictable products. Multiversum is just that. It's a set of library from the application side that makes everything fast, predictable, easy. And on the server side, we use standard technologies with well-organized, indexed records that can be easily found, and they can give can give result in one step to complex queries. This is Multiversum, and we have a free package for our offer. The first one is the global decentralized ledger. It is a pay-per-use blockchain in which private association, big and small company can put their data just paying their use. They pay when they persist data and they pay when they read it. Then we have the corporate package. It is a private ledger in which the great corporation can have all the data under control. They don't have to depend on token, and they don't have to expose their business to external parties, but only between partners, internal. Then this package has some interesting tools like migration tools for data from applications, audit tools, error prevention tool, and finally we have the government tool that is a tool that has special features, for example, data masking or all that requirement that government has for witness protection, anti-terrorism, and similar requirements. Now we are conducting an ICO. We are just in the last 2 weeks of ICO, and we are proposing our token. We already collected almost 14 millions of dollars, and we are also developing it at the same time, and we are 5 months before the roadmap, in anticipation of the roadmap. We think that this product will become the standard to develop a decentralized application within a year, because Multiversum is the correct way to do the things, is the state of art of model of development. It's something everyone can easily understand, from the management for the risk and the cost to the professional involved in it. Thank you very much.